Like we broke generational curses with my sister at Thanksgiving. And we're gonna see if that trickle on down to my aunt's house and have food ready. I'm about to go buy myself a whistle. So when every time somebody get off a text, I'm whistling. Hey, they gonna probably throw my black ass out, but you know we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna find a way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of something, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of something.
I don't know, man. You whistling at your people like that, they gonna look at you like, you lost your damn mind.
Yeah, they probably.
yeah. You made it in Thanksgiving, but I don't think you're gonna make it in Christmas. They like, oh, so this is becoming a habit with you now.
They gonna pull out the whole tab like, scroll on you like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna get to know you better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Just Acting Up show.
What was that?
I mean, hey man,
you was starting out with a song.
I didn't know he was doing that. I didn't know he was doing that. Is this America's Got Talent? What was that?
Hey man, you know, we feeling this, you know, this Christmas spirit, as y'all can see. You know, we got the background and everything right there. Got come on now.
Like, click, and subscribe.
Yes, indeed. Joffy up in the building, Just Acting Up show. Chris, what's up to the good people, man?
I don't want a lot for. No, I'm just playing.
Oh man, Mike, where you at, bro?
What's up? What's going on, man? Nothing much. Enjoying the Christmas spirit. The Christmas spirit. Christmas spirit. Y'all better put a little bit more in your eggnog this Christmas, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves. We about to get this show started. We are bringing nothing but positive vibes. Maybe just a little bit of stuff that, you know, a little bit of breaking news, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But just stay tuned, stay locked in, Just Acting Up show. We're gonna talk about Christmas, get you ready for Christmas. Yeah. Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, that's what we do right here. Some of y'all getting cold though, because y'all ain't been acting right. Y'all been acting the fool. Y'all just been acting up.
Ooh, boy, let me tell you.
Ooh, man, we're gonna talk about a couple movies. Oh, we know what the movie we're about to talk about. We're gonna talk about Spider-Man. And who has been just acting up, the balancing act, all that and more. Just Acting Up show. Let's go. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all are here with us. And in the words of Mike, what we gonna talk about all day today, man?
Spider-Man, and oh yeah, Spider-Man. That's it.
Happy holidays. That's the show.
Yeah, that's it. Happy holidays. That's the show.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit more than that. We're just trying to get y'all ready for the Christmas holiday, get you in the Christmas spirits, and y'all too, and enjoy yourselves. So, like we said, you know, thank you for tuning in. And what you gonna do first before we get the show started? Bow right there. I mean, the poster's right here. I mean, come on, man, it's right there, bro. So
like, click, and subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. You tell a friend.
Best gift you can give this Christmas is the Just Acting Up show.
That's right.
Ding. Express my holiday chip. Oh man, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get this show started, man. It hasn't been. We know that there has been some devastating news out there, but we're not going to talk about. We're not going to reflect on that today. We just want to send y'all some positive vibes, man, and for y'all to enjoy yourself and laugh, man. So, so first and foremost, let's
hearts
go
and
ahead.
Prayers to everyone. Hearts and prayers.
Yes, hearts and prayers to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there getting your last minute holiday shopping in. Whew, we got to do better. I got to do better. Oh my gosh, man. Don't be fighting people. Don't be fighting them old ladies. I'm seeing some videos about these old ladies. They stay ready. And I ain't talking about just with pepper spray and mace. Old lady packing that heat. Hey man, so just saying, y'all be careful out there. So, and leave people alone. So as far as Christmas go, man. So Chris, what's your favorite Christmas movie, bro? What's your top 3, top 5, man, that you can think of?
Before we even get into that, I just gotta say this. Happy birthday, y'all.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, y'all.
We made a year.
We made a year. That's right. And this is our 40th episode too.
Sound behind.
Like that bailiff did in Martin. Got the draw. That bailiff in the background, bro. Yeah, man. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Chris saying a happy birthday to us, man, because it's we hit our 1 year on the 18th.
18th. Yeah, that's when our first show dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's it been for a whole year?
Man, it's
Can you imagine the show has made a year? It's a milestone.
Yeah, man. To see a vision come to life, you know, it's amazing, man. You know, and then to see the vision come to life, and then just to be able to work. Yeah, y'all's probably one of the better. And I've worked on several groups, but you guys are like one of the better groups I've worked with, just because you all are open to and y'all hungry for it. You know, y'all open to doing the work and putting in the work, and y'all hungry for it. Y'all put in the work alongside, you know, and that's good. And we have good camaraderie amongst each other. And, you know,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to just personally thank every single person that we have interviewed on the show. Man, like, we didn't start it off with interviews. We kind of implemented that. Jakari was our first one. Shout out to Jakari. Man, we just started moving and grooving. And it's so crazy that people will say, "Man, thank you for inviting me to the show. I really appreciate it." I'm like, to our show? Yeah, happy to come to ours. Like, you're appreciative to come to our show. It's like, it's a big eye opener. So, man, more years to come.
Yeah. And to see it go from where people like, oh, well, who is y'all, to like, no, I've been watching y'all. I'm just waiting for the invite, you know?
Yeah. I like to hear that. I like that. So
yeah, man. It's been crazy, man. It's been fun. Like, you know, I said on the show before, saying it don't feel like work, man. And that's what's the beauty about when you're in a profession that you love doing, and with good people, good, kind-hearted people, good people that you love working with. No egos. Everybody, like Chris was saying, and we all work as a team and stay on one accord and discuss things, and everybody is like right there with each other. No one is higher than the other. We all stay in unison as a team.
That's right.
Uplift each other. Whenever somebody gets something, we congratulate them or whatever. Say happy birthday, to getting that role, to trying to figure other things out and life out and stuff, man. So it's awesome, man. It's great, so man, I love the show. Like Mike was saying, appreciate to all the guests that came through. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know how much that means to us.
Yeah.
And shout out to Diallo, everybody, and Bashir, Lady Gigi.
Yep. Kareem,
Molly.
Yeah.
So many guests. Eric.
So many.
Antron.
Aaliyah.
Courtney. Jadane. Kibo.
Maven. Yep. Sherelle.
Yeah. Sherelle.
Yeah. Jake. Yeah.
MMA Dad. Yeah.
Trying to make sure we got everybody, man. Janidra, yeah, we got Janidra as well.
Yeah.
Trying to see who else are we miss. If we miss you calling out your name right now, we apologize.
Yeah.
We apologize, man.
Kendra, Mariah Bailey, Raul Chacon.
Raul.
Ursula, Renee.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. And our last guest that we had on Jacob as well, Jacob. Yeah, man. So
Jacob. Yeah.
I think that's been everybody.
Damn, we interviewed a lot of people. That's enough people to fill up this house.
Yeah, man. Simon from Southside as well too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And a special, and y'all make sure y'all go watch Southside and Sherman Showcase. Southside on HBO Max. You can binge watch season 1 and season 2, and go on over to Hulu to watch Sherman Showcase. Both great shows, man. And appreciate my brother Chris for putting us on that, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I see you, right?
Hey, man.
You know, the dope thing about the show, real quick, because it's like one of those things where not only do we get to do a show our way, like how we want to do it, but as well as we're also getting creative. We're actually building dope relationships with people, with these guests. Like we all have some connection to these guests that we bring on, and we're getting dope, and we're building dope relationships with these people, as well as we're getting great advice, because we're on our own journey in front of the camera and behind the camera.
Right.
And so I think that's also helpful in our growth in our careers as well, because like we're gonna be y'all gonna see us out there soon too. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so yeah, appreciate y'all. Yeah, if we did not get a chance to interview y'all,
just wait on it. It's coming.
Yeah, just wait on it. It's coming. Just
wait on it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Should we talk? Well, now we ain't gonna talk about who's coming to the Just Acting Up show, but we'll say that for next year on what all we got cooking up. What like in the words of Eddie Murphy, from Life. Oh, I see over there you got something cooking up your sleeve. You got something brewing over there. Yeah, Ray, I got an ass whooping brewing, Ray. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's been a beautiful, amazing show, such a journey. So grateful. We just giving out everybody flowers now, well deserved. Everybody is from where the show started, and to you see, your peers and everybody else, what their growth from after they were on the show and what they're doing with their lives. Like, Mariah, she, got signed past Renee Bosby, and you see Courtney, who just dropped, who was on, did a Christmas special with Martell and with Shalea as well, which was a really dope. If y'all missed it, y'all missed out on something special. So y'all keep an eye out for them. Very talented singers. So yeah, Just Acting Up show. That's banner right there. On all the streaming services, man. So yes. Yas. So, with that being said, Christmas. Let's go ahead and get into Christmas, man. So, Chris, what's some of your top 3 to 5 Christmas films, man?
3 to 5. I mean, so many. We can go with Friday After Next.
Woo. That's a good one.
We can go with Home Alone.
Ooh. Which one?
The first one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. All right.
The first one. What else? We can go with let's see. What's a good Christmas one? I want to say I can't think of it, with Whitney Houston.
Oh, the Preacher
and Denzel Washington, Preacher's wife.
Okay, yeah. I used to play that one.
Well, that soundtrack was jamming, boy.
Yeah, it was.
Man, don't make it like they used to.
Yeah.
What y'all?
Mine is The Christmas Story. Friday After Next. I forgot about that one. You mentioned that last episode. I'm like, you know what? That was something like a Christmas Christmas movie. And it's mixed for me. I don't know which way I can sway with this. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna say both of them. The Snowman cartoon.
Oh, Frosty. Okay.
Yeah, Frosty the Snowman and the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay, that's good. That's dope. That's a dope one. Let me see. What's mine? Home Alone and Friday After Next. My top 2, of course. Trying to think what my other ones are, man. I want to say that whole little Christmas, the Rudolph. I don't know what it is about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, man. That one right there, that one hits home right there. That was pretty good to me. Home Alone 2 is another one. That's in my top right there. And I'm trying to think. Everybody says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
It happened during Christmas.
Yeah,
It's a Christmas movie.
it's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas
That
movie.
man John McClane was minding his business.
I gotta go through. You know who did a good take on that on that Die Hard movie was I randomly seen this one day. I was on my lunch break and the Cleveland show. They reenacted Die Hard and they all thought that was hilarious.
Oh man, that is hilarious. Yeah, man. Any of those Christmas films, man, and of course the Grinch, man. That's my honorable.
Oh, I forgot about the Grinch.
The Grinch, man. The way his face expressions is what made me laugh. You can't go wrong with anyone from the Benedict Cumberbatch one to Jim Carrey one to the one way back then with the cartoon where he kicked the dog down the slope. What I'm like, man, he disrespected that dog, man. So yeah, man. Anyone. That's it, man. I'm good. Like in the words of Cat Williams, I wasn't gonna do nothing for Christmas, but get drunk and watch the Grinch. But yeah.
Got the
Now I gotta watch it now, man. Now I gotta watch it, man. Oh my gosh. So yeah, man. Christmas holidays, man. Y'all make sure y'all be safe for Christmas. Y'all be good out there. Y'all be good, man. So hey, y'all, anybody going over anybody's house for Christmas, man? Y'all or what y'all gonna do? Y'all chilling? I mean,
Going over to my brother-in-law's. They stay out in Brookshire, so that's like going out of town. So yeah, that's pretty much all what I'm doing. I do know this, my job, they passed out turkeys and we was like, no turkey this year. I'm tired of turkey. So with that said, I gave away that turkey. That was my good deed for Christmas. And thank you, job, for that. But yeah, we going barbecue.
okay.
Can't go wrong with Papa's. So
No, you can't, man. You can't, man.
I'm probably gonna go see the parentals back in the old neighborhood. My granny.
Mm-hmm.
The niece will be here Tuesday. A new niece.
Nice.
So,
oh man, that's what's up.
So
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. What am I doing? I think I'm gonna be going over to my aunt's house, and I'm gonna say a prayer before I go, because like I said, we broke generational curses with my sister at Thanksgiving, and we're gonna see if that trickle on down to my aunt's house and have food ready. I'm about to go buy myself a whistle, so whenever time somebody get off a text, I'm whistling. Hey, they gonna probably throw my black ass out, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna find a way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of something, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of something.
I don't know, man. You whistling at your people like that, they gonna look at you like, you lost your damn mind.
Yeah, they probably.
yeah. You made it in Thanksgiving, but I don't think you're gonna make it in Christmas. They like, oh, so this is becoming a habit with you now.
They gonna pull out the whole tab like.
Yeah,
scroll on you like, wait a minute.
I don't know. I gotta think of something, man. Keep everybody on task. So I don't know, man. Or I'm gonna have to go to Boston Market or something, man. I don't know. Keep something it's something stashed away. It's something.
Yeah, pregame.
Yeah, man. Something.
Snack
man.
beforehand.
Yeah, man. And also, ladies, y'all stop. Y'all stop making these people wear these big old pajamas, man. Nobody will be hot. On Christmas, I'll be seeing pictures, and then you gotta make the man, the husband or boyfriend or whatever, smile and stuff. And he hot. All he want to do is chill. I saw one picture with a dude. He was just pissed off in these big giant pajamas.
It's only cold 2 days in December.
That's it. And today is one of these days. It is super cold out here, but yes, absolutely. I 100% agree.
The 80s next week. You mean the 80s next week?
Oh, we good on that.
We struggling here in Houston, man. Yeah, these pajamas, man. Yeah, they nice and they cool and everything, but man, look at it, man. Man, I'm taking this stuff off.
And to all the women that are married and boyfriend or what your significant other, man, have mercy on that man that stay in that house. I know y'all think y'all get cold and y'all had that heat on all the way to the max. God, that man is. I woke up in a pool of sweat. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, it's not cold outside, man. Damn, we done had like 3 arguments already this whole month over that.
And now look here. I know it only get cold like 2 or 3 days out the month. Next week is gonna be in the 70s, 80s.
Mm.
Please do not be wearing your them big old coats.
Wow.
Burning yourself up.
Wow.
It ain't gonna be fur coat weather next week.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. And leave the what they call them boots, the big old furry boots.
Oh
yeah.
Flo Rida put it on the songs. The hooves with the boots with the fur.
Them Uggs, whatever them things. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And also tell your kids. My stepdad made me laugh with this, but he had a point. Tell your kids to clean after they unwrap these presents. Make them clean them that wrapping paper up. I ain't finna be picking up all this mother paper.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You can enjoy yourself. You can have fun, but you're not you son or daughter. You need to pick this wrapping paper up because I didn't like pick it up.
That's what we did.
Yeah,
we did. We pulled out that trash can, that trash bag, and started picking that shit up.
like,
Put it around the corner. Put it around the corner.
Right here.
Put it around the corner, around the side of the house. Put it on the side of the house, around the corner.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of any other Christmas mishaps or Christmas shenanigans that go down. Man, unplug that tree. Unplug that Christmas tree. Go ahead and throw out that Christmas tree. Went over family in my house one time. That Christmas tree's still up. I'm like, it's like in the middle of January. You ain't throw your Christmas tree away yet, or you ain't put it up yet? Throw the Christmas tree away, y'all. So, so yeah, man. So that's all I got for the Christmas. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Pretty much it.
That's it. And don't burn them turkeys either.
Yeah, that
Damn
too.
it.
That too. Because if you like me and know you wasn't confident in making any turkey, you should have just gave it away.
You don't know how to fry a turkey, and this is your first time trying.
You should have. Yeah, you just pass it along, please.
Let somebody else do it.
Yeah, want your dry turkey anyways.
Exactly.
Pass the peas like we used to do. Man, I just now know I'm kind of dressed like that Santa Claus from Martin when they were stuck at the station. All I need is that black coat, man, like the drunk man. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. And then it was like a toy bomb. It wasn't even a real bomb.
Yeah, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we about to. I'm messing up right now. We about to get into
the spirit or something.
He caught the spear right here. The doggone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I caught.
Damn thing just fell right on me, man. Why you doing that?
Ready for you.
Why you doing that?
Right here, man. Yeah, y'all. We about to go and get into the Critics Corner. Y'all stay locked in to the Just Acting Up show. All right, y'all. This is the Critics Corner right here. This is where we talk about films, TV, all that and more. We already know Spider-Man is the main event, so we're gonna do a little quick with the quickness run through of other films and TV shows that's out. And if you want to go into more detailed breakdown of films and TV shows, we can look at what? Bow, Joffrey's VIP room, where we go into more detail about the TV shows, about the movies. I already said that, but you already know what it is. I'm gonna have a panel talk about Spider-Man, Springer Web, Spider-Man, all that. I can't do that in real life, but we're gonna talk about that. I got a couple other things I gotta talk about before this year's over with. So go with the Joffrey's VIP room, subscribe, just like I want you to subscribe to the Just Acting Up show. Yeah.
Now here, you know you want to.
That's right.
If you don't, Joffrey ain't gonna stop shaking his head.
The damn lint, man, getting caught in my beard and hitting my all right. So hard work, trying to beat this fly for Christmas. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead, get into this real quick. So a couple films is coming out. We got Hawkeye that is about to wrap up this week. Mike, you might want to go ahead and get on Disney Plus and watch it. Watch the last final episode.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for. Yes, sir.
You timed it perfectly so you can binge watch it, man.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And let's not forget Swan Song, the Mahershala Ali film, is going to be out on Apple Plus, I believe. And let's not forget about another movie that came out called Nightmare Alley. I want to go watch that. That has William Dafoe on it. And we'll talk about William Dafoe a little bit later on. But before we get into that, let's not forget that Insecure is about to wrap up, Issa Rae. And let's not forget about The Witcher. That is out on Netflix as well. All you power. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Mike.
No, and speaking about The Witcher, Mr. Henry, how you say his last name? Cavill,
Yes,
Superman himself. He is the highest paid Netflix actor. He gets paid $400,000 per episode. Per episode.
Superman, right?
And that's Superman. And it's end up being like $3.2 million. And that's for 8 episodes. So the 400,000 per episode add up to be $3.2 million. And so man.
Let me hold on, Henry Cavill. You good?
Get your money. I haven't gotten to The Witcher yet, but man, season 1 was a good show. It was a very good show. It was a book. It's a book and it's a video game. I got introduced to it with a video game. So yeah, The Witcher is like it's on point. Yeah, it's on point.
Also, I guess since it's the holidays, it's some of those straight to TV films I want to shout out, like Hip Hop Christmas. I know James was a part of. He was on set for that. What else was there? Then there was Kirk Franklin had one too, of Kirk Franklin's Gospel Christmas. That was really good. But there's one that dropped this week from Nick Cannon called Miracles Across 125th Street, which also has a star-studded cast with Tiana Taylor, Ricky Smiley, Tommy Davidson, Lil Kim, DC Young Fly. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good movie. So
yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. And also, don't forget all you Power Book 2 fans, y'all can catch up on that as well. And that's not also that's another one that I got to catch up on, all that Power series.
Yeah, me too.
Another one being the Ricardos, I Love Lucy. That's coming out. Is out. No, yeah, that is out right now on streaming services as well. A little biography, a little documentary, I guess documentary series. It's a series about, behind the scenes, I guess, of I Love Lucy with Nicole Kidman. I guess she's gonna be playing Lucy, I guess. Something called Licorice Pizza. I've been hearing good things about that. Not sure what it's totally about.
It was nasty. But the movie good.
Yeah, hey man. Like, man, what's Licorice Pizza? What's that? But yeah, man, I've been hearing great things. And for you people that's trying to figure out what to take your kids to watch, Sing 2 is about to drop. So yeah, Sing 2.
Yeah.
Almost forgot about it.
Matrix 4 is coming next week on Wednesday. And man, I'm telling you, I don't know if it's because of the competition recently, but they've been dropping some. They damn near dropping the whole movie, and it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I know I wasn't a big fan of it last week, but man, I watched the other trailer. This time is the one with Jada Pinkett. Yeah, so
I feel like
I'm really looking forward to Matrix.
I feel like when I watched the trailer, when I was watching it in the movie theater the other day, that I feel like they got such a bad rep for the last two. They're like, you know what, we gotta come with it and make up for that one.
Yeah. Because and that's how I felt, because I'm like, wow, I'm excited to see Matrix 4. So yeah, it's pretty good. I know COVID messed up Keanu Day, because Matrix 4 was supposed to come out on the same time as John Wick was supposed to come out. I think it was on the same date, if I'm not mistaken.
That'd been dope.
Yeah, but of course COVID messed it up and threw everything off. So be on the lookout for John Wick too. So Keanu is working.
Yeah, man, he working. That come out next year, in May, I believe. And other news before we get into Spider-Man. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, will be making a cameo appearance in Shazam. That is also hitting the newsways right now. And let's not forget about Michael B. Jordan has a film coming out, produced by Denzel Washington, produced and directed, I believe, by Denzel Washington, called Journal for Jordan. So if you're not trying to get into all the heroes and all this stuff, film just for Journal just for Jordan looks like it's really good. So I might go watch that as well. And last but not least, before we get into Spider-Man, that knockout, that KO.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah, man.
The boy he was put to sleep. They wouldn't knock out, he was put to sleep.
Okay, so who got knocked out? Because I was a little bit busy last night.
It's all good. Jake
I know
Paul
Darren Williams. I know Darren Williams won. He beat
Yeah.
Frank Gore. Okay, I seen that.
Yeah. And Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. People fired off in the comments. They said they don't know if this is staged or they paying this man a lot of money just so he can look good. He 5-0 right now, man. I don't know, man.
Stick on his name. He said.
Yeah. I mean, at the press conference afterwards, Jake Paul was saying, "Tell Dana White line them all up. He take on anybody."
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, man.
He is starting his own world. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, he is. My faith in boxing is like it's all about the money. I don't think they go in there intentionally like, man, I'm gonna go knock this guy out. Because if you think about it, if you knock him out real quick, where the money is, people gonna be like, man, I paid this much money for this, so they have to give him a show. Not to say that Jake Paul is not working, not to say he's not putting the work in to do what he does, but you know,
I think when it comes
like
to
I said,
the celebrity boxing. I think it's probably more about the money like that. I think regular boxing, I think they really want to be taking. I think they want to take each other's.
Okay.
You know?
Good point. Yeah, good point.
But this new era of celebrity boxing is all ego. They thrive off the trash talking to each other, and you know.
Yeah. Put on a good show.
This new celebrity boxing kind of becoming more. It's getting up as popular as the regular boxing.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
It's the trash talking part of it. You know, that's a new. I think that's something that trash talking always been a part of boxing, but I think it really got heightened when Floyd was in Mayweather was on his come up. You know.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest trash talkers in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like put that celebrity and ego and this. Yeah, that's just a cash pit right there all day.
Straight up, man. Who would be a funny fight?
Who would be a funny fight?
Who would be funny? Who would be good to see in the ring, man? I don't know. Who would be? I don't know, man. It gotta be somebody random. I don't know. Give me Tom Cruise versus somebody or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. What are women that? What are women's? I want to see. They haven't had ladies celebrity boxing matches, have they?
I don't think that'd be funny. They're gonna take that serious here.
Oh, they go.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be funny after a while. There's gonna be so many B's and H's all up and down now. It ain't gonna be funny after a while.
You know what'd be funny? I think they tried to make that happen. Soulja Boy and
Chris Brown.
No, I think Chris Brown will beat him. I say like Soulja Boy, like Tory Lanez.
Oh, I think Tory Lanez will get him.
I don't know. You know, Tory Lanez is short. He a lot of talk. I don't know. A lot of talk too, and he like super skinny.
Yeah, man. It got to be like something sooner or later, man. It got to be. I want to see like a real. It got to be hilarious. Like I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'll crack the hell up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Mike. You put them women in there now. It's gonna be square business for real.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
No.
That's square piece.
Okay. All right.
Now, as Chris takes a sip from his coffee, let me do it right. Let me do this right.
Y'all need to put the theme music in.
let me get in position.
And now this is our main event. Spider-Man No Way Home. My God, this movie just
first of all, to all the people that haven't managed to see it, give you time right now to get out. It was nice. Okay. Thank you for viewing at this point, but it's gonna be some hella spoilers in the next 30 to 45 minutes.
About 30 to 45 minutes. 30 to 45.
About like 30 to 45
minutes. Yeah. Man.
All right.
Woo. Yeah, so y'all been warned. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Man.
I'll let you go ahead and start off, brother. Go ahead, Chris.
Where do I start? I mean, it was well written, well put together. By the end of it, I realized that we wouldn't watching a a remake of Spider-Man that's in the last 3 movies, but it's been more of another origin story, just told a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, because everything came full circle. Everything came full circle from, and they, especially when they mixed in the other 2 Spider-Mans
Mm-hmm.
with Toby and Andrew. I was like, oh man.
Right. I like that. I like the way how you put that. And me, I'm kind of slow on the draw.
Mhm.
So as I'm driving home, I'm like, okay, now I see where they went with it. But go ahead, James, because I'm gonna let everybody we just got a lot to talk about. But James, you go ahead.
Man, I haven't done a movie review for it. At first, I was going to do a no spoiler review, and then I was going to do the whole panel. Oh, I don't know who all going to be on this panel. But man, look, man. First and foremost, I'm gonna thank the OG Wesley Snipes for. I know he was not in the movie. There you go. But I gotta thank that man for being one of the cornerstones who helped Marvel pay off some debt or pay off whatever it need to do, because it wasn't for Wesley and it wasn't for Stan, Jack Kirby, and everybody else that's on that team, we would not be seeing these films today.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to thank, man, God dog, like this movie right here. It was some points in this movie where I'm like staring at the screen, like I can't believe I'm seeing this. Because Spider-Man, the first one came out, I think 20 years ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so excited to see that. Me and my dad took me to go see it. I'm like, man, this is dope. And you would never think that all this time passed on, and for this movie to come out and to bring characters from different eras, different films into this, I can't help but appreciate this.
Yeah.
I can't help but appreciate it, man. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I'll leave it at that for right now. Let y'all go ahead and touch this.
Okay, now getting into the movie. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my whole take on it.
Yeah.
The writing was absolutely incredible.
Mm-hmm.
The acting was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
When Aunt May died, that was like a tear jerker. So
In the arms of an
yes, it
angel.
was. Bringing in the old Spider-Man. Now, if you didn't think that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire was not going to be in this movie, you wasn't paying attention. You just absolutely was not paying attention, because they had to come. They had to come. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate Daredevil even more.
Yeah.
I just was not a Daredevil fan until that. Now, a Daredevil been on Netflix for I don't know how long, but it's like now from seeing that, I'm like, okay, now I'm a Daredevil fan, and it opens up the door for not just only Daredevil to come, but Luke Cage.
Jones.
Luke Cage, and my absolute favorite one. I got 2 favorite ones, hands down, with Marvel. Ghost Rider. They don't have no signs that Ghost Rider is coming. But if Daredevil is coming, Luke Cage could be, in that mix. And also Frank Castle, the Punisher. Man.
$2 penny and a dime.
Woo!
Bro.
So, with all that said, hold on. With all that said, right? I enjoyed every bit of it. William Dafoe, I know that wasn't him, but he was beating the hell out of Spider-Man in that damn apartment.
Well,
that suplex that he did was absolutely incredible.
Man, you know what? I gotta go because William Dafoe said it himself. He's 66, right?
Right.
And he said that only reason why he signed on, he said only on one condition, if he can do his own stunts. I don't know how many of it was William Dafoe, but man, at his age, at Alfred Molina's age, at Dr. Octopus, man, bro, like this guy dog a movie, man. Like it's I can't do like I'm like, where do I start at breaking this down, because there's so much that happened and it was so dope.
Let me get to my one little reserve. Just one little reserve. Me personally, out of a scale of 10, I give it a 9.5. And I don't want to Skip Bayless this because Skip Bayless is so negative, and I don't want to be that guy. But the one thing that I had a problem with is I went to the theaters with the mindset that they was gonna have Venom at least pop up in there and start fighting through this 3-hour-long movie.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting. Even after the big fight scene with the Statue of Liberty, I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Even after everything in one, I'm still waiting. And he comes in the mid-credits. I'm like, God, why? God, why? I walked away from that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I walked away excited and disappointed at the same time. Because when I watched Venom Let There Be Carnage, when I saw that scene where he was in the hotel room and he lit the TV and he saw Spider-Man and went boom, and then it's like, oh my God, he's in their universe, man. We finna see it. But they gave us 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. But then they left a little, little bit of a dot, on the board to let you know that Venom will be in his universe, but probably not Tom Hardy's Venom. So I got mixed feelings about that. But other than that, man, that movie was, on point.
I think that they probably will eventually. I don't know if they're gonna have Tom Hardy be Venom in this universe, but I know the way they set it up because, and I keep up with some of these channels or whatever, because Venom, even though he's his symbiote, he's connected. He can see or kind of understand some things from the other symbionts from across the multiverse. So that's why he was drawing a Spider-Man when he seen him on screen. And I think the route they're gonna probably go is where they're gonna go back to that story at some point when Spider-Man became Venom. For that moment, I think that's the setup that they're gonna go in. Like remember when Toby had he was Venom for a while.
Yeah.
So I think they're setting that up. So I think that was just the setup for, because he's probably gonna be like his own thing, his own movie with Venom and Spider-Man.
Yeah, man.
Do you think that Tom Hardy could sense that and then come and like?
He probably can.
That's what my wife said. She said, well, maybe he's gonna go into that multiverse and like sense that and like, wait a minute, something's not right, and then he goes back to that universe. Well, no, I just want to see Tom Hardy's goddamn.
Well, I'm sorry. I think he'll probably stay Venom. I think that Eddie Brock that's gonna be in this universe is probably gonna be more closely to what because think about Spider-Man, they took everything kind of this was a soft reset on the franchise. So and now like Spider-Man is like the Spider-Man we've seen in the cartoons and stuff. He broke, he's really your neighborhood type of Spider-Man. And so Eddie Brock's probably gonna be in this universe that reporter, because I can see Peter now being set up to work for the news and everything. And I think they're setting it up for now the Spider-Man series is gonna be more on that comic realm. Because even look at the suit at the end, Spider-Man had on. He had the classic suit on.
Yeah, he had the classic suit on,
So I think they're setting it up now as like we did the whole misdirection of doing stuff we're not familiar with. Now they're going into the traditional way and they're about to tell it. So because now they open up the door for the Osborns to come into the realm and other characters and stuff, So Kingpin, Kingpin's on his way.
Yep. A lot of them, man.
Yeah, because if Daredevil is there, then Kingpin is definitely on his way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already here. You gotta watch Hawkeye. But
shoot you, Chris. No, I'm good.
and I love what they did with Daredevil though. That one scene he was in though, when he caught that brick, I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, I'm a good lawyer. That's how I caught that. Without Flint, man. Wow.
Man.
My homeboy had a theory too. He was saying there's still some people that know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He thinks Daredevil still knows who he is because he can detect if you're lying or not, and his other abilities. He probably can pick up on heartbeat. He can pick up on heartbeats or whatever like that. And then Nick Fury, because Nick Fury was in space, they were saying everybody that's in the world will not know who Spider-Man is.
But Nick Fury will.
Yeah, Nick Fury will, because he's in outer space or whoever else is he tells whatever. Right. So I like that makes sense. Man, my only gripes about the movie is that they did everything great. I wish they would have showed the villains terrorizing the city more, Just give me just enough to where you can be like, we already know we got to send them back. But if they're messing up the city and everything, oh no, we really got, man, send these get out. You time to go for real.
Mhm.
And I think that end credit scene with Venom, that was good. But that very last end credit scene with Doctor Strange,
That was a teaser.
that
That
was
was
a
dope.
teaser.
That was dope.
That was
They-
dope. If I was Marvel, we already know that, you know, Doctor Strange coming out in May. If I was Marvel, that I'll replace that Doctor Strange trailer teaser with Miles Morales, because Miles Morales is coming.
Yeah, they teased it when Jamie Foxx's character Electro was like, I'm sure there's a black Spider-Man somewhere. I'm like, oh, y'all just gonna put it in our face just like that, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And so I would have did that. And if I was Marvel, if I wanted to be the asshole that the House of Mouse can be, I'm sorry, I love Disney, but if I wanted to be a jerk, I'm dropping that Doctor Strange teaser right on New Year's Day to get y'all hype. Like I'm petty with mine. Nah, and another one. And another one.
I'm telling you, I had that love-hate relationship with Marvel because that Venom thing just killed me. I was in the theater with my wife. I'm like, oh God, I probably was the most hated guy because I'm like, man, is you? I was so upset. But like it makes sense with Chris. It's just you be wanting so much more, and they give a little, and then they take a little at the same time. You know. So the writing, the direction, the screenplay, all of these things are so it's surgically done so well. Like this is not a hit over your head type of superhero movie. They put some real thought into this, like years before 10, like this is 5 years in the making. Like this is probably when they introduced Spider-Man, like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Bing bam boom, he gonna do this, bing bam boom, he gonna do that, bing bam boom. Guess what? Now he's back to the original Spider-Man. So
speaking of, I love that they recreated the meme moment, you know, with all the Spider-Mans pointing.
They're like, wait, that was
they
dope.
did. I didn't even pay attention to that.
So when they were in the lab working on the cures, remember when what's the best friend name? Ed was like, hey Peter, and they were all like, hey, what? He's like, you told me? No, Peter. Peter like, no, Parker. He's like, no.
They did slip that in there. That was dope. Because I was trying to think, like, did they you just reminded me, Chris. Thank you. I was like, did they do that?
That's why I need to go back and watch it, because I got the shock, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Now I'm gonna watch it and understand it more. I do know one Easter egg that I caught. Pay attention to when Zedaya's in her room and she's talking to Peter Parker, she's FaceTiming him. Look at the pictures that's on the wall. I if I'm not mistaken, and I want to put it out there, I have to watch it again. I'm gonna do my research, but there's a sketch of George Floyd behind her.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Man.
If I'm not mistaken, I caught that. I was like, oh, I hope they show it again. But she was already in that acting class. And when she was laying down. So they're not gonna go back to where she was, in this position. They're gonna stay in this position, then they're gonna move on from the scene. So I'm gonna go check it out again today. So
I'm gonna watch it again. I have to, man.
Got to.
And
go ahead.
Oh well, I forgot my last train. There's so much that happened in the damn movie. I'm like, man, God.
I was gonna say they I like what they did with this Electro is so much better.
Yeah, I can't remember Jamie Foxx old.
It wouldn't work remembering the old one, but this one is so much better. And they actually had his suit kind of closely to what it looked like in the comics, the way it was designed.
Man,
I was like, okay, they did. So this is the Electro fits, but like, okay, I felt like he was, because of that last one, I was like,
yeah, they did some justice, man. And what I loved about it too, man, it's so many things I loved about this film, man. And I like that they Andrew Garfield, he's my favorite. I'm sorry. I love Tom Holland. I love Toby. But to me, I feel like people didn't give Andrew Garfield the credit that he deserved for it.
Right.
Because he wanted that role and he did that role. He owned it. It was just the writers at the time. Right. And the story and who he's fighting, the setup and everything. But I love that when both Spider-Man was dealing with the villains, and MJ,
Yeah.
she fell.
He had his redemption moment.
Yeah, he had his
Yeah, dude,
redemption
that was
moment.
so
Yeah.
dope, bro. And
Yeah,
like
that was, yeah.
that boy started like, no, 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 and he dove for it and caught her, and he started tearing up and crying, and he smiled, and I was like, dude, I didn't tear up, but I was like, man, if y'all trying to make a gangster cry, just say that, man.
That was one of those tear jerker moments. That was
Man.
one with MJ. That was one, and of course that one. I explained it to my wife because she didn't see any of the Amazing Spider-Mans, but you know, he had his moment. He had his moment. It was, that was pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie. It had his man. That movie was all the way good. I just wish they could have gave my boy Eddie Brock some more time because
You know, they also teased. Now I don't know which way they're gonna do with Hobgoblin, but they kept kind of teasing with the best friend, like how Tobey Maguire was like, yeah, ended up his best friend died in his arms, which was like one of his biggest villains.
Yeah.
And they've been teasing for a while that he could be Hobgoblin, but then they kind of took it another direction. If y'all remember, in Ed's grandma's apartment, when he was able to open up the loop for them to jump through.
Yeah.
And his grandma did mention that they had powerful people in their family. So he may also end up being into the Doctor Strange, because even Doctor Strange was like, you open this?
Yeah. Yeah, he took notice of that. He was like, that notice that Doctor Strange did too. He was like, I'm impressed, but I'm also keeping my eye on you.
Right.
It was real subtle. He was like,
yeah. And that makes me wonder if just the Hobgoblin references are just a misdirect now.
I don't know, because I'm trying to think in the cartoons, I think Hobgoblin did have like a teleportation device at one point in time. And it was so much foreshadowing to where you like, man, because Hobgoblin in the cartoon, and I think in the comic books, had a crossbow. And then when Doctor Strange put that cloak, his cloak on him, and he floated down, and he was just like, that cloak was just like spread out. I was like, y'all. So, and then on top of that, he don't know who Peter is now. Maybe later on.
So I'm like, dang, you can't tell him to redo the spell with just at least two people.
Yeah.
Like nobody, it's like once he lost his Aunt May, though, that was his world. That was, and it's just like,
why y'all killed him? I'm sorry. Why y'all killed a fine Aunt May? Like no shade to the other Aunt Mays that played them there, Sally Field, and I forgot the first Aunt May that played as her. But why y'all killed a fine Aunt May, man? Marissa Tomei could still get it, bro.
And it was all a big setup. It's just all a big setup because this Aunt May didn't have Uncle Ben.
No.
Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I first heard of Spider-Man Homecoming, I'm like, okay, there's no Uncle Ben. Yeah. You got this younger version of Aunt May. Okay, and although she is fine, and I'm like to myself, wait a minute now, is this the spoiled version of this Spider-Man? Because this guy's cool with Tony Stark. He's a part of the Avengers. He's traveling the world to feed whoop the whoop, and he's taking pictures, and he texting, and he got a girlfriend already, and he's not the most popular kid in school, but it all made sense. It all made sense at the end, and they just like you said, Chris, they just hit a big reset.
Yeah, it was like I think I was watching one of the reviews, and they were talking about just how, when he first became Spider-Man, the first one, like how Tony Stark was like, hey, have him give him the suit with the training wheels before he takes the training. So I guess what we've been watching lately was him with the training wheels. In this movie, we seen the training wheels come off, because in every Spider-Man movie there was a big loss. Like they said, Gwen Stacy for Andrew, Toby's was Uncle Ben. For him, it's Aunt May for Tom Holland. And then also that big loss also made them realize, like, to protect everyone, they have to, they had that separation. Like in the first one, at the funeral, the first two were Andrew and Toby, when they were at the graveyard scene, and they like, hey, they kind of cut themselves off from everybody, like, hey, just to protect you, I'm gonna isolate myself.
Right.
Same essence. Tom Holland did that, like, hey, just have everybody forget me. That way I can protect them, from all this craziness, and they can live their lives and be safe.
Yeah, all of them had that same premise too, because Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy's dad was telling him, make sure, you know, you be who you want to be with Spider-Man, whatever, but, you know, you need to protect Gwen and make sure she's out of this and this. And we saw the result of that. Same thing with Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. He was about to get Mary Jane at the beginning of the first one, but he said, I can't do it because, it's, things going on and I can't share it with you, and I don't want to put you in harm's way. And now with Peter Parker, Tom Holland, I'm pretty sure he's gonna build up and tell MJ or whatever, his side of the story. But it's like he hesitated because it's like, look what he put your friends through. So yeah, man, all that, it's so much to break down with this movie. And if y'all do want to get looking at Easter eggs, go to a YouTube channel I watch called New Rock Stars, where they break down films like this and other films as well.
Emergency Awesome as well.
Yeah, Emergency Awesome as well. Man.
Also, I'm gonna say this: if you want to catapult into this, watch Loki, because Loki. And you know what? Shout out to Jonathan Majors, man. Jonathan Majors, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't for Jonathan Majors doing what he did with that character, and he just projected the whole multiverse. And he basically set it up like a punter would get set up to kick off the field goal or just get this game started, because it wouldn't make any sense if his character wasn't introduced and they didn't have a good actor like him to just boom, 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 boom. This gonna happen. Boom, 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 boom. This gonna happen. Welcome to the multi-universe. Then here we are. We in the multi-universe. So, man, shout out. You gotta watch Loki. And go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say, and I know two things that with the multiverse thing, like when the space-time continuum was breaking up into space and Doctor Strange was trying to close it. Yeah. I don't know if I noticed the figure that they looked like they had was it Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah. I seen that. Yeah, Kraven the Hunter. Yeah, I seen that.
And then I think somebody broke it down. I was watching where they were like, okay, so now since they all died in their perspective timelines they came from, how did they go back? But they're going back into a new branch of the timeline where they, where now. And I wonder if they, I think it's probably setting up too, if they ever wanted to do another Tom Holland or Andrew Garfield based Spider-Man, they can actually go back to it and to kind of see like this new timeline at the end, as far as the remnants of what happened when they got back. Man. Or even if they did it in TV show form, like, hey, this is what happened after.
I'm about to say that too. They can Disney Plus this thing to where you can do Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire just for a little bit. Because I know Tobey, like Tobey was saying in the movie, my back. What Tobey said, man, my back is like, hey man, come on now, because that really happened in real life. And their acting chops, all three of them, their acting was
they
like
played well off of each other.
Yeah, they did. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm with Chris. I like this Electro. I couldn't remember, but you know who I wish that they would have had. Not Jamie Foxx did a great job, but I guess he's in another universe. What universe?
He was Amazing Spider-Man.
He was
the Andrew Garfield.
No, Brooke.
Who?
Remember, he was the Electro, but he was in Tom Holland's.
He was talking about
no, he wasn't Tom Holland. He was
talking about Bokeem.
Brokeem.
Bokeem Woodbine. He was Shocker.
Brokeem.
Shocker.
Yeah. He was Shocker. Okay.
Yeah, he's Shocker.
So he wasn't the Electro. I thought that was Electro.
Nah. Electro and Shocker are two different ones. Yeah.
Okay, but Shocker died, didn't he?
He just got put in.
He went to prison. Yeah.
With Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Which is the Vulture. And if you watch, have you guys seen the Morbius?
Yeah, I saw that trailer. Yeah, I saw that.
So y'all saw Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
As the Vulture. There you go.
Like I said, they
are setting it up for the Sinister Six. Yeah, absolutely.
They all setting it up, man.
Yeah, because I think the reference for the Sinister Six was when they was doing the spell. I told y'all I was watching these reviews.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's cool.
Go ahead.
When they was doing the spell, he changed, like, Dr. Strange said, no, you changed my spell like 6 times, and no. He's like, no, it was 5. So they only bought like 5 characters, but it was
that's dope.
6,
I didn't catch
that was like the reference right there. So like it's the 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
it's one thing that I want to share. Well, two things that I found out on Loki when Jonathan Majors was doing his what is it, Kane the Conqueror, and he was talking with the Lokis, and then all of a sudden he went like this.
Yeah.
That little look, that was him looking in time when on WandaVision, when Wanda became powerful. So in the last 4 something minutes or so, you got to pay attention to it. When Wanda became powerful and she became Scarlet Witch,
yeah,
he was looking in time like, oh, she done got, she's more powerful than me. So I'm gonna need you guys to kill me. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, what the fuck? And then also, have you guys seen the Eternals?
What's up, y'all? Happy?
You seen the Eternals?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch it, but I know what was the last credit Easter egg. I know who that was. I saw who it was.
Yeah. I think they set up.
No, did you know who that was, right? That was the Moon Knight. Okay.
No, that was they said that was Blade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was Blade.
And then look, after seeing that Morbius trailer, I'm like, okay.
Yes, sir. That was Blade. I was holding that in. I'm like, God damn, they have not seen the Eternals. But when I found that out, I fell out my seat.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh, dude, come on, man. And he a perfect casting too. And I like that he keeps, every time he's in an interview and they ask him about Blade, he keeps giving he keeps talking about
he went through the Marvel training, how to stay ambiguous.
Yeah, I love that, Mahershala Ali, every time they ask him about Blade, he always pays homage to Wesley Snipes. Like every time they ask him in every interview. Like, nah, man, he said, man, that brother Wesley Snipes, man, he's the reason, why. And Wesley gave him his flowers already. Wesley gave him his blessings. And that's dope too. So Blade about to be crazy. Like all this, like
I feel like he's gonna be like he's gonna be in Morbius some kind of way.
Absolutely. I can't see him not being in, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Yeah,
not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Mike gonna come out like God.
Not gonna do it.
He come in right,
y'all gonna see a whole thing of popcorn go up when the credits is all over, and all you see is that's it, and the lights turn on.
I think
you know what?
Morbius is gonna set up that universe though, for sure.
That's probably what they thinking too. They probably thinking that we as fans expect for him to come in Morbius because he's a damn vampire.
That's what I'm. Listen, I got it mapped out now. I got it mapped out now. Do not expect anything. Just go. That's just all to it. Just go.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you what they did, man. When you watch the trailer of Spider-Man, you see the black Spider-Man. So you'll be thinking in your mind that the black Spider-Man is a reference that's really going to be Venom. And it ain't Venom because there wasn't nobody there. They didn't have no black Spider-Man fighting Spider-Man. Like, watch the trailer. You'll see a black Spider-Man flipping. Like, oh, that's Venom. Man, Venom show up and he talking and blue, and then he say, "Wait a minute, I like this universe," and he's gone. Like, oh my God, man.
Yeah, so I know. I think they said Tom Holland signed on for 3 more films. So, yeah, this soft reset. I think now we in the classic Spider-Man mode. So I'm ready to see some of what they do with the Osborns and Kingpin when he gets into the big screen.
Sinister Six, this version of Venom,
Man, they got God dog, man. I'm like, man.
Okay, so which this is raised the question. Oh, go ahead, Chris. I'm so sorry.
No, I was gonna say, and this is gonna be the first time now. Then the next one, whatever they do the next one, this will be the first time now that we'll see him without all. Like I said, the training wheels are off now, so he won't have no Stark tech. This is just his suit and his abilities. He don't have, because Happy don't know him no more either. So
that is true.
So this is just him on his own for real. That's why I guess no way home, because it really was no way home.
Now that you think about it, because if he walk around with that tech, that's gonna get Happy's attention, because like, where you get that tech from? Iron Man. He's trying to protect these people. So that makes sense. I ain't really look at it like that. Why ain't tell Happy again? So yeah, being a superhero is stressful. This boy is 17 years old, and he got to go back and get his GED and everything, and
Everything.
like, man, he dealing with these superpower villains. He been to space. Man, what did y'all do when y'all was 17, man? I ain't do.
Not half for what that's going on.
He sacrificed a lot, like, but
Yeah,
he
he
was
did.
in the school because probably the lady on the bridge with the admission didn't know why she probably don't remember him, but she knows she let those applications go through for MIT,
Man.
and so
Yeah, that's true.
you know, because it sucks though. But I feel like some kind of way MJ is gonna remember because she still got that necklace.
Yeah, that too. I saw that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she knew, you know, how you can feel something is there.
Yeah,
but she
it's
couldn't-
something there.
yeah.
And
So, but it raises the question. Me and my wife had this discussion about the actors. You know, if you think about it, right, with the exception of a few, when they adopt these roles and they sign on to like so many films, like it got to be in their contract to say, listen, you're not just only gonna play this, but you're gonna play this, and you're gonna be in this, and you're gonna pop in that, and you're gonna this and that, and you know. With that being said, it's a sacrifice with these actors, if you honestly think about it, because when they go off and they do something else, they always are recognized as that person. I remember when Robert Downey Jr. had did some movie that he was playing a judge's son, and the judge had got in trouble, and he was a lawyer, so he had to go help the son. It looked like a pretty good movie, but at the time, Iron Man was just kicking ass in the theaters, and that's all you saw him for. And I think that was in between Iron Man 3 and Civil War, or it was getting started to bring Thanos and the whole Infinity Stones in. And I don't think he got in that much reviews. I heard the reviews was really pretty. It was pretty bad, and they had a good cast on it. So the question that I'm trying to ask is this, with all these films that they're in, and Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch, with all these films in, is it hurting them moving on to other projects?
Well, you know, I think people remember you for the last thing they seen you in, and if that was the, you know, if more people seen Iron Man, then they'll probably recognize you more for Iron Man than they would anything else. But then also, what I've been noticing with I don't know if y'all noticed with Marvel and Disney, a lot of actors, like, they'll come out with those movies, like, let's say for instance, like Chadwick, rest in peace, Boseman. You know, of course, he was Black Panther. He's mostly known as Black Panther, but he dropped a good movie called 21 Bridges. But that was also under the same company though, like,
The
you know,
Russo brothers.
Right. So it's like they can have an opportunities where they can still do other actings and other up under the studio. But it's just like, you know, it's like that's their biggest character today. It's like Martin, right? We know Cole. Well, let's say, what's a good character? What's somebody that's infamous for? Okay, let's say
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, there we go. We know him from Medea. That's his biggest role that everybody knows him for. That's his most popular role. He's done other stuff, but his most popular, you know, that's just the one that more people that was his biggest successful. Ain't none of the other movies touching.
And you remember when he tried to be a cop?
I didn't even watch
it. It took him a while. See, that's the thing too. So I mean, so I agree with both of y'all on it too. And it's all about the roles you take and everything. Because there was another discussion that I saw on some YouTube channels where people were saying that they feel as if these superhero movies are taken away from these other good films. And I understand where they're coming from. Like, let's say, for example, Martin Scorsese comes out with just, you know, a mob film or a film that's about police officers are being, backstabbing. It's no CGI and nothing like this in that film, but it's just good story and good acting. And they feel as if like these superhero movies are taking a lot away from that. And I understand where they're coming from with that. And I understand where you're coming from with that too, Mike and Chris, about this is like their big thing. Like, for example, Thor, Chris Hemsworth. We know him as being Thor. He was also, I think it was Cabin in the Woods, I think he was in, or some other film he was in. But he also did another film about, I think it was about racing. And then of course there's Extraction, and there was another film he was in called The Bad Time at the Grand Royale or something like that. I saw that. That was a pretty good film. So yeah, I mean, it's in a way it kind of it helps him, but at the same time it's like it in a way it kind of it makes you look at it like it can't hurt him in a way, but I guess it I don't know.
Well, look at it like this. Look at it like, because this is popular right now. You know, we got the Tevin Campbell challenge. That was his biggest record. The Can We Talk?
Yeah.
That was like his record. Everybody knows Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Right? But now, what other record do you know? He had some other good songs, but do
Yeah.
you really know them? You know, they're probably good as well, but nothing that Can We Talk is like the one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, trust me, they gonna these Marvel characters and DC, you gonna stand the test of time. Like, you up there, once you up there, you stuck there. But moving forward to other projects, like if you were Tom Holland came out with Cherry. Nobody's talked about that. Tom Holland came out with another movie. I forgot.
It's
one of those.
It's one on Netflix.
No, go ahead. Yeah, Netflix. Yeah,
I saw it was really good too. Both him and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, right. Okay, and he came out with that. Then he came out with another one too. So he been what? Besides Spider-Man, he has been doing other projects.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, okay, that's nice when Spider-Man coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. But when y'all gonna go in the multi-universe? All right, that's fine. But if Thanos coming back and we fight him. You know, like that's what they stuck in there.
It's like,
you know?
yeah, that song good, but nah, this song is one I want you to sing. Like I like that song, but now I'm waiting on this one to be sung.
Man, it's kind of like what Braxton, Christopher B. Duncan was talking about on Comedy Hype News. I don't know if y'all watch Comedy Hype on YouTube. And he was talking about because he's done some stuff where he's like, man, you're really good in this, but like Chris was saying one time, he was like, Braxton. And, you know, that he was saying that kind of hurt him. And he said, going into auditions, that's all they saw him as. But he has these other roles he's been in. I don't just do Braxton. And I'm just not about that. Or like, for example, Jaleel White, Steve Urkel. It was hard for him to transition into doing other roles because that's all they saw. So I think it's gotten better over the years.
Yeah, I think the studio's gotten better with still under the umbrella, allowing them to do different projects under the umbrella. You know,
right?
Yeah. Like I see Tom Holland, you know, he's doing other roles, but it's still under the same studio. Yeah. So it's probably somewhere in the contract where they're able to. Okay, I'm still doing Spider-Man, but I want to be able to do other types of movies, and so okay, we'll just.
It's a major sacrifice, and I think this is the first of this. I don't think this is. It's the first of its kind because they not just only doing these roles for 1, 2, 3. They popping in and out in other ones. They getting reference, you know, and so it's a major grind. And you know, we was years ago, we was on the outside looking in, like, oh man, oh. But now since we doing acting, can you imagine doing the same role for 8 years straight, 10 years straight?
Man, yeah.
And I don't give a damn how much money they give you. That will get tiresome.
It can. And
so that's why you will look at it and hear, not to cut you out there. This is why they look at it and you will hear they say, so and so, this is it. He say this is his last role. He's like, how can you get tired playing that guy? How could you get tired playing that superhero? I play that superhero all day. Yeah, that. yeah.
Them zeros help.
Yeah, them zeros do help.
Yeah.
Mentally, it's like, I'm tired, man. I gotta go. All right, I'm gonna get my head. Okay, what's going on with this character now? All right, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's right. Robert Downey Jr. That's what he was saying in an interview with Howard Stern. He was like, yeah, I can do it, but like I want to do something else as well too. So I see why, you know, I mean, I understand. I completely understand. You want to, you know, have time to show that acting range, see what else you can do and see what else you got in the tank and to branch off. And that's what I do. I do like what Hollywood does now, as if where, you know, you tiptoe into this stuff and to do other roles and set it up so that way you can show people your acting range. And I applaud Anthony Mackie for because he's Falcon or the new Captain America, and he's been doing like a lot of stuff outside of Falcon. Of course, he wasn't on that same level as the big three with Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth.
I think there was a change that happened during that process. Like with Captain America, probably when they originally signed on, the studio was in a different place.
Yeah.
As well. And then once they got successful, but they was already kind of on old stuff. Whereas when you got Anthony Mackie and newer Spider-Man, they're able to do different projects under their contract's probably different now to where, okay, the studio let's pick up more movies like this so that way they can have they can expand their outside of these characters.
Yeah.
They learn from, it's like you live, you learn, right? So trial and error. So probably they learned from the Captain America, Iron Man phase that, okay, well, we need to get actors are going to want to do this and this and this. So let's pick up more movies under our studio. So that way we can give them more, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that's in the contract somewhere now too, where you're able to
just stretch your legs.
Yeah.
Like just stretch your legs, one person that's the absolute leg stretcher of them all is Samuel Jackson. I just looked up Samuel Jackson and did 150 movies in his whole career. 150 movies in his whole career. And Marvel is up there in that 150, and he still got more to go because I saw the teaser of
Secret Wars.
What is it? Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah,
Invasion.
Secret Invasion. Yeah. So,
I like how they reference. I like how they referenced him in the movie. Like he's been off planet the last year.
Yeah.
Showing that it was a scroll. So that's another going back to Captain Marvel when we knew he was in the spaceship.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, man. This thing is big. And before we end this segment, I gotta give flowers out to all villains that came through on this on this movie. Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus knocked it out of the park. All of them knocked it out of the park. I forgot the outplay as a lizard. He didn't have that much to do, but they did enough with him. That fight scene in the apartment complex, that was fire. And with that being said, William Dafoe, man, this dude, his catalog is so crazy, and for him to like do what he did, and it was a funny ass scene too when he was at the that what's the name? He was taking donuts and putting in his pocket. I feel like that was in the script. He just did that, and that was funny as hell. When Spider-Man was punching him, and dude started laughing, and his face expressions throughout the whole movie, showing how sinister he is. If I was able to ever work with anybody, give me William Dafoe so I can learn from him, because this dude is just like every time. This dude just
William Dafoe and don't forgot his name that quick.
Alfred Molina, which one? Doctor?
No. This is besides Marvel. He's retired now. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, man.
When I came into acting, my first time around, a guy told me, he said, these are the people you need to pay attention to. Al Pacino and Jack Nicholson. I'm like, Jack Nicholson. I'm like, okay, I can understand Al Pacino, but Jack Nicholson, they face expression, it sets the tone. And William Dafoe, he did a Jack Nicholson move. So that's incredible acting.
Him as the Green Goblin, man, it's like he had he got that laugh, like like he has that voice for Green Goblin, just right on spot on,
Right.
I can't see nobody else really. I can't see no other iteration of Green Goblin.
No.
Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he was Hobgoblin in the cartoon.
Yeah, he the only one.
Yeah. He used the Joker's he's that Joker voice.
And he been when it come down to the animation Joker, call up Luke. Call up Luke.
Well, one thing we know for sure is I'm excited to see who's going to be the Green Goblin in this universe.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, now we back to OG Spider-Man like we knew him growing up.
Or probably just be the Hobgoblin since we saw the Green. I mean, well, we don't know.
It could be just the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, it could be the Hobgoblin.
That would be pain. Boy, this boy about to go through some. it's really stressful being Spider-Man. Like, God dog, man, you barely get paid any money until you made it to college and got your own
At least
science lab.
not even his best friend. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, man.
Ugh.
It's stressful.
Just stressful being Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the most stressful superhero. You got Thor and Asgard. He's chilling, eating lamb and a pig from Hold. And then you got Black Panther. Black Panther is really, really chilling.
Yeah,
Tony Stark,
yeah.
Tony Stark got that bread. Star-Lord and them, they just going around stealing,
partying and stuff.
partying and stuff. Spider-Man, and then you can Captain and Doctor Strange, he turning winter in his own in the spectorium.
Like dang.
And Hawkeye got family.
Hawkeye got a family
country
on
life.
form in the country life.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel is swimming up in the space, going from universe. She traveling, she booked and busy. And then you got, and then, you think about it, it's like, yeah, he really got it bad. Even Eddie Brock has an apartment. He has his own place and a good paying job. And he has a friend to talk to. Spider-Man ain't got nobody. And he's late with his rent.
One thing we didn't talk about, who taught Spider-Man how to sew? Because they
didn't talk about that.
How do you know how to sew so good?
That is true. Maybe the original, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man told him, "Hey, look, this is how we do it." I don't know, man, but
like, he's been an awesome fashion designer.
Yeah, like, man.
I like the way how they reference the web slingers. He was like, "Man, I have to make mine." He said, "You know how many I go through, and." He was like, "Nah, mine just come out." He's like, "Well, where else does it come out of?"
Yeah. The boy hit him with that web. That boy said, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Oh man, great movie, man.
Great. Yeah. Before I forget, when Doctor Strange knocked him out of his body.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
And he couldn't get the box from him. Y'all know what that was, right? Why he couldn't get it? Because they say because of his Spidey sense.
Oh.
They say it's a Spidey sense, and I got to go back and watch it because they say they were showing like a little lines coming out of his head during that scene, but I wasn't paying attention. But they said that's why he couldn't grab, because he has Spidey sense, so that's his natural ability to be able to. That's why Doctor Strange couldn't grab that box.
Ah, that's dope. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's something.
I'm ready for Morbius now.
Yeah,
man, I don't know if I am ready because all this stuff here, I'm like, God dog, man. I'm like. Oh, before we get off of this subject, the crowd reaction. How was the crowd reaction when the Spider-Mans came up in y'all movie theater? How was it?
We were like, yeah.
We was clapping. If it was anything else suffice, that's why I'm glad I go in the mornings and go see it.
Yeah.
Before the freaks do come out at night.
I think that was the biggest reactions was when Daredevil showed up on screen.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was like, yeah.
Yeah, when Daredevil showed up just for that little bit, he didn't much have to do nothing. Just let me just catch his bow and show you how dope I am.
You just feel the energy in the room. Everybody's like, oh.
Yeah, I know, right? All he did is catch something without looking. We was like, oh shit.
They were like, oh snap.
Yeah, right. Man, and this is why I love that the movies are back open. I know we're still being safe, because of COVID or whatever. But the crowd reaction, man, when both of the Spider-Mans came up, everybody looked like meerkats. What a meerkat is, right? Timon from Lion King, that's a meerkat, ladies and gentlemen. When you see them meerkats all stand up, that's how it was in my movie theater, bro. Like,
so they all stood up.
Like
they just clapped for us.
They clapped, but like everybody got stood halfway up in their seat.
It's the way they brought him in was like, because they didn't bring him in the way you expected them to come in. Yeah. Like, you looking for Spider-Man, then you see Spider-Man, it's like, wait. And everybody started thinking, like, wait, is this? And then when he came through, it's like, wait, that's.
Andrew Garfield in my theater, it was like, oh, man. And then they started clapping, like, woo. But then when Toby came through there,
boy.
Yeah, Toby shut it down.
Man, that was so dope. That right there. And I thought they were gonna bring in Toby like at the very last minute. No, they brought both of them in at the same time, had a little duel, and then kept them in the movie for a good amount of. This ain't no just we doing cameo appearance. We staying, having a sip of coffee, eating some donuts, and chilling with y'all with my good leg crossing across my other leg and reading newspaper. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I was hoping that they was gonna do it like two more times and get like, you know, Miles Morales in there and maybe the female Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, which
that would have been too much. That would have been too much.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been too much. I was looking for the cartoon version of Miles Morales. I'm like, oh my God. Now they really getting crazy. You getting crazy, ain't you?
Man, that whole theater would have erupted. Boy, we'd have broke, all the walls would have broke down.
I know I had a discussion like who y'all think would be a good casting for the Miles Morales role. And I'm gonna have that discussion. I think a good casting for that probably would have been, what's the kid from Blackish?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So he's right around the right age.
Well, we gotta also remember that he's mixed with his Hispanic and black too. So
not the oldest son, but the one that's
the youngest one. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. I thought God, what is his name? Atlanta.
Lakeith Stanfield.
John Glover.
Downey Glover. I thought that he was playing Miles Morales. I thought that was a thing.
I think he's supposed to be like the uncle, supposed to be Prowler, I guess. That's the rumor.
He's been in the Spider-Man universe as that. He was that dude that got in that first one. He was one of the drug dealers or something.
Yeah, man.
I think he's like the uncle. But I think I'm interested to see who they cast. It probably be it's gonna need to be a newcomer. I can see somebody like that's the only person I can think that can fit that role. That's right around the right age.
That would be a good choice.
Yeah,
that'd be a good choice. So
I will say this. Spoilers. Oh my God, you spoiler people. Hey, you remember when I said, "Oh, I wish I wouldn't have saw that." I saw a picture of all the Spider-Mans together.
Mm-hmm.
What you saw in the theater, I saw that on Instagram. Someone leaked that, and saw Daredevil sitting at the table.
Okay.
I saw those two. That's why I was saying the whole time. I'm like, I wish but I wasn't looking for that. That's the thing. I wasn't looking for that. I was on there on my phone scrolling, and I'm like, God, dog.
Man,
I thought it was Photoshop until when I saw Daredevil, I'm like, okay, I know what's coming up next.
I stayed away as much as I could. I was even giving y'all, hey, don't talk, Michael, talking about, hey, James, let's talk about this Marvel cinematic. I'm like, I put the little Sam Jackson, like, I'm like, you're talking too much already.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, man. These people just want to be first. They want their views. And like I told y'all, the day I went to go see it, and right when I got home, I'm surprised I avoided as much as I saw on. I'm just surprised I avoided, seeing anything. I guess I was busy for the past couple of days leading up to it. But man, right when I got home, I saw clips of people already posted some spoilers from the movie onto YouTube. I'm like, dude, y'all, come on now. And then my homeboy that worked at the movie theater, he was saying that there was somebody right next to him filming it on his phone. I'm like, y'all, come on now, y'all. It's just I can't tell y'all to stop. But stop. just stop.
Anything that's in demand, there will be someone to ruin it. So
if you ever get a chance, go see it in 4DX.
Oh yes.
And 4DX is high too, because I saw them tickets today.
Yeah.
It's like for me and my son, it's $20. For me and my wife, it's $20. For my son, I think it's like $18. It's like $56.
Yeah. It'd be like the dude next to me, him and his girl came in there with they nachos and popcorn. And then when they do the little tester preview to let you know how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody smash he had like 2 previews in between the movie started. That dude smashed on the nachos so hold on. And then had to put it down because it's like the way just yeah.
Yeah, we might go do it today because I really want to experience that. So
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Too funny, man.
But it brings the movie to life like even more. Just because you feeling the motions and stuff as they going through the motions. It's like, man.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
I might go see that in that 40X, you said?
Yeah, 48.
I got about $20. I got $20. Got $20.
Well, good for you, James, because I gotta bring this person, that person. Like, I did. Can we take turns? Okay, now I go see it. Then the next day you go see it, and son, I'll let you. I'm gonna sit outside.
Oh,
There's
man.
no way. That movie 3 hours long too, boy. I said, woo, man.
Yeah, it's long. It is long.
I was tired when I got off from work.
Man, mine was supposed to start at 9:50. It started at 10:15. I was like, God dog it, man. But,
What time did you get out? 2 o'clock in the morning.
I think close to 1 something. I think I can't remember. I don't know. But I had a swell time. I was all right.
Thinking about it. Wasn't even
my eyes was red as the shirt, this banner, this hat the next day. I said, damn. I said, boy, get you some sleep. I shut down quick on Friday night. I was like, man,
I only had one gripe in my theater because I watched it in 3D in a packed theater, so I had my mask on.
Yeah.
You know, my breath was, I guess, a little hot because my glasses kept fogging up every now and then. I was like, God.
Damn it. Put it back on. Damn.
Glasses kept fogging up.
Man, the things we go through, man.
Yeah, things we go through. Yeah. Well, wrap it up. It was a good movie. But speaking about that, Chris, have you ever seen this movie called Unfollow, where they do everything on the computer like we doing now, and they get to type in or whatever, like it's a ghost in the chat? At the time, I didn't have my glasses. So it's called Unfriended. And at the time, I didn't have my glasses, so it was all blurry. And then when I did get my glasses and I went to go see it, I told my wife I'm going back to the movies. I'm on that movie ass because I was like this the whole time. I had to go back and see it. I said, yeah, I went to the eye doctor. Now I'm on your ass. So.
Oh my gosh, man. Too funny. Go see Spider-Man.
Yeah. We like it, clearly.
Clearly we do. I'm manifesting this. We are somehow, some way, one of us going to be in phase 6 or 7 to 4 to 10, something.
Right.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, God dog it.
Play somebody.
Exactly.
Somebody.
You know what? We're gonna start a tweet campaign. We're gonna tweet Marvel. We need to tweet. Let's tweet Marvel like every day, like, hey, and show them one of our clips. Like, yo, we're just waiting on the call. This is every day. Just send it starting January. That's what we going on our Marvel campaign.
When they had JB Smooth on there and the other 2 guys, I was like, damn, we could have played that.
Straight up.
We could have did.
Man, I'm about to go old school. Give me my sign. Stand right outside Disney headquarters. like Samuel Jackson, who came out there just.
Yeah. Tweet them every day, all 2022. Hey, go ahead, waiting on the call, Marvel. Superhero podcasters. Ooh.
Go ahead.
Like a script to me.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Just acting up heroes.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Right.
Oh man. Right. Well, with that being said, let's move on, move forward. We're about to get into who has been acting up. Y'all stay locked in to Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment of the show where we give the award of who gets Just Acting Up of the day. This is the last one before the year's over. So, Chris, take us on home, brother. Who gets it?
All right, so we're gonna go and talk about a particular senator in a particular state that he says he knows the best treatment to cure coronavirus. During the town hall meeting, immediately drawing criticism for suggesting that this will offer protection and stop the virus. He been criticized for spreading conspiracy theories about the coronavirus and has promoted the use of drugs that have shown little to no evidence that they are even effective in treating it. To the point where even this year, YouTube suspended his account for violating the company's medical misinformation policies. Also expressed skepticism of his efficiency of the coronavirus vaccine mandates and doses, which have undergone vigorous health testings. So you want to know what his suggestion is to get rid of the coronavirus?
Oh,
Gargling mouthwash.
Oh, hell no.
Yep, gargling mouthwash. He said standard gargle mouthwash has been proven to kill the coronavirus. According to an audio recording of his remarks, he said, if you get it, you may reduce viral replication. Why not try all these things? And so, yeah. Whereas public, there are some studies on it that show modest benefits in lowering viral loads in saliva. The study, is just, it's just a study. It may partially kill off some things in people's mouths. Most infections occur through the nose, though, when it comes to the coronavirus. So even if gargling kills some of the virus, it won't be able to clean the nasal area, nor the viruses that are already penetrated deeper into the body. So I hope you weren't thinking the mouthwash was gonna, Yeah.
man.
And the senator's name was Ron Johnson, by the way.
Believe it or not, there are some people that are doing that. Believe it or not. You remember when our last president say, I think bleach will help it. And they all went out and got bleach. And they start drinking bleach.
Silly.
Boy. Boy, I tell you. Yeesh.
Do not listen to these people.
What was it? What's the saying? Believe half of what you hear.
Man.
Yeah, definitely in that case, because that dude there.
Boy.
You walking around here thinking you good after gargling some Listerine. Your breath may smell good, but you protect it.
No. At all.
Yeah.
The hell wrong with these people?
God. That's crazy.
Well,
y'all want to know what state? Guess
what state is this?
What state?
Senator Ron Johnson. Any guesses?
Senator Ron Johnson.
Johnson. I'm gonna go with Idaho.
Oh, you close.
Ooh.
James?
Minnesota?
No, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Hello, Wisconsin. Oh, it ain't no. Yeah. God dog it.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, that's kind of up northish.
that's up north. See, look. See, I told y'all we got dog it.
That's up northish.
That's up northish. Yeah. I haven't been in school for quite some time. That shouldn't matter. You shit. It's still not as stupid as that man says use a mouthwash. So
yeah, they ride good with that.
I do have another story where this is this story is a little crazy. So this is about a bank robber that's a little impatient, right? And they say patience is virtue, right? But for one bank robber, it seems like he missed that memo. So according to police there, McRoberts Williams, we'll say that 10 times, entered a Wells Fargo in Wilmington at around 11 a.m. This past Saturday. He gave the teller a robbery note. Then after the teller complied and gave him an undisclosed amount of money, in the most cartoonish manner, let's say, Mr. Williams left the bank and proceeded to try and deposit stolen money in the ATM directly outside of it.
Oh, hell no.
They say the suspect fled on foot, and once outside, he made a deposit in the ATM on the exterior of the building, the same building. The man who sounds like he has two last names. He then tried to flee the scene, where he was later apprehended by state troopers. He is being charged with second-degree robbery and is being held in county jail on a $6,000 cash bond. Thankfully, this robbery was not nearly as serious as the ones occurring in this state right now. But police, a witness on the scene said this. He's like, it was insane. Someone who witnessed it all go down outside, they said, I had to start looking at the front, locking the front door and looking at the back door. You never know how these things can go, right? But it was crazy. Just And it was scary for a moment, but it was like a scene out of a movie. Because it was just like, okay, did he just rob the bank? But wait, he's stopping like right there. Like, like wait, okay.
Boy,
It was kind of confusing. Like, are they shooting a movie right now?
That's
Is Will Ferrell about to pop out and be like, gotcha?
that's crazy.
boy, these people here.
I don't know what to say about that one.
You know what to say. Oh man, that's sad. This I hate people. I do.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. So y'all want to know where that one was at?
What was this at?
I gave you a lot of hints in that one. If y'all ain't pick up on it.
Oklahoma.
No.
Everything is in Florida.
No, we talked about this recently. I mean, this state is like a scene out of a movie.
Chicago.
No.
Oh God! Well, goddamn.
What about
New
you?
York.
Scene out of a movie.
Last call.
Go ahead, James.
Nevada.
No. I said a scene out of a movie.
Oh,
Where
scene
did
out of a
that
movie.
come from? Where that come from?
I think like scene out of a movie. And I'm thinking like people always feel something in Vegas.
I always get y'all with the overthinking.
What is it?
Yes, you do. It's California. California? So Los Angeles.
The state, Wilmington, I think is a city, but yeah, it's in
Wilmington?
California.
Okay. I got you. And you know what? That brings another upcoming movie that I want to see, Ambulance, with your
boy from Candyman.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes, sir. And Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah. California dreaming.
California.
Oh,
Boy. Characters.
All
All right, y'all. We're about to go ahead and get into the balancing act. So y'all stay locked in. Y'all, so we about to go ahead and talk about the balancing act. This is a segment where we give flowers out to certain individuals, or we, just acknowledge people that has passed on and go on to a better place. We haven't done this in a while, so we giving flowers out to this young man, and this is impressive. Like, I don't know what my GPA was. I can't remember, and if I do remember, I'm not going to tell you because I'm embarrassed. I saw last segment. I'm struggling. Like in every department of my life. But let's go ahead and talk about this. So this article is from blacknews.com. It says Black student with autism graduates as valedictorian with a 4.8 GPA, the highest ever at his school. That is impressive. The article goes on to say Nicholas Watson from Texarkana, Arkansas, was diagnosed with autism and ADHD, but recently graduated from high school with a record-breaking GPA. He has proven wrong all the people that said and assumed that he would not even be able to read and comprehend math. Overall, this is his words. Overall, I'm just grateful to have an opportunity to be where I am at right now because I wasn't ever meant to be here. Watson told the ARC LA text. Besides autism and ADHD, they said I wasn't ever going to comprehend, read math, all of that. No matter what circumstance or whoever defines you, you're the one who defines yourself. Watson 4.8 GPA when he graduated high school is the highest ever in his school's history. What's more, he was accepted to 45 different colleges and universities and was awarded more than 1.5 million in scholarship offers. Aside from his academic success, he also has outstanding skills in a number of sports, such as soccer, cross country, track, and basketball. In fact, Watson chose to attend college at Harding University on a basketball scholarship, where he will coach youth basketball. He will start his studies with 64 college credits, majoring in electric engineering. He said he wants to someday make electronic devices and go to Google and Tesla. Watson's mother is proud of his achievements despite the challenges he faced. She said, "I don't even know if I would say there were obstacles, because whatever you ask of him, he just did it." Moreover, Watson hopes he could inspire others with his story, no matter what limitations or restrictions that you have been given, conditions, or anything that tries to hinder you. Just try to overachieve, and go to a goal that you want to achieve. Man, that's wow.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's a 4.8 GPA, and he has autism, ADHD. I'm glad I came across that story last night. This article was posted on December 8th, 2021 of this year. No matter what year, what time of day it was posted, it happened. And like he said, he didn't let what doctors told him was going to be his limitations, wasn't going to be able to read, comprehend math, all that. I can't comprehend math sometimes, or all the time. Or, hey, I struggle with a lot of stuff, but this young man right here.
That's why I like hearing those kind of stories, and I'm gonna pass it on to my son, because he suffered from ADHD.
Yeah.
And shout out to the parents, because I do know how that is. You have to build their confidence up, especially with the situation of them looking at other kids and how they excel. And my son has to be brought out of the class to go to his speech teacher, to his dyslexia teacher, and it's really disheartening. On, like, you really have to build their confidence up, honestly, with every little thing that they do. I remember he told the teacher that he just wished I didn't have all these diseases, and it was like, man, it's kind of heartbreaking. But when you hear stories like that, it helps them along. So that'd be something else I would tell them too, because like I said, man, I'm bad with names. Simone Biles, she has ADHD. Michael Jordan, he had ADHD. It's a lot of famous, well-known people, very successful, that have ADHD. So you just can't let your limitations stop you.
Yeah,
you're right. And that's a big feat. Having autism. That's the thing. You have to realize people with autism, they just learn different. It don't mean nothing wrong with them. They be some of the smartest people in the world. They just learn people. So shout out to the educators as well. Because it takes a village. Not only the parents, it takes the teachers. Family, everybody doing their part. In a child's life to get them to that point. And so, shout out to them and congrats to that young man.
Yeah, man. Congrats. And Mike, man, appreciate you, Mike, for sharing that with us as well too, man. Yeah, man, and share that article with young boy, man, young man, and man, inspire him some more, because man, that's a great story, and really inspiring. 4.8, like, God
dang.
Hey, can't tell him. I mean, man.
I think
straight up.
What did I do? I think back in the day I did like 3.2 or 4.8. What else? Up there.
Man.
Yes, sir.
That's very smart. Very smart.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So, and message to all y'all out there, man. Don't let these I understand that you may be diagnosed with this, and this, but you can achieve your goals too. So y'all go for it.
People mislabel what they don't understand.
Hey, they sure do.
People
dropping bars.
Oh yeah, bars all day. They mislabel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's clap it in one more time. One more time, but not the last time, man. This has been a great show, amazing. I said we're gonna keep it positive and keep it heartfelt, share some laughs, talk about Spider-Man a lot. Yes, but yeah, man. I enjoyed this show. Like I enjoyed all of them. Thank you for all our guests that came through. This is episode number 40. 40. Man, so it's been a journey, it's been a ride, but we keep going, keep that thing going. So man, I'll shut the hell up. Chris, you got any positive notes, brother?
I just, everybody, I just thank y'all for rocking with us as we continue to grow. Y'all gonna continue to see bigger and better from us next year. We got a lot of stuff on the way. More guests. You'll see some skits and all that good stuff coming your way. So we got a lot of creative projects that's coming your way. So just stick with us.
Merchandise is on the way too. So we're gonna get that together. I just want to say, man, I appreciate my team, man. And when I say my team, of course, I mean these two young gentlemen here with us, man. Every week, there's a lot that leads up to this show. There's a lot of stuff that we gather, a lot of information. We all got a lot of things that go on through our personal life, but yet we still find a way, either on Saturday or Sunday mornings, to get up and do this show. So no, it is to stay in the back of your mind, like, all right, can't stay out too long. Got a show I gotta do. So we've been grinding for a year, man. Consistency, man, and man, I'm looking forward for next year. So
Yeah,
absolutely. And to everyone that lost someone, my condolences to Eric Hunter. He lost his grandmother this week. And man, I feel you guys' pain. I'm up there with you. I went to 2 funerals this year, and that's too many. And yes, so love more, laugh more, and enjoy people company. That's all I have to say.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agree.
I agree.
Well said.
Yeah, well said, man. Man, so man, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I don't know, we might go live for New Year's. I don't know what's gonna happen, but y'all stay locked in, y'all stay tuned to the Just Acting Up show. We got some stuff coming for y'all, like Mike and Chris said. Shout out to Mimi, shout out to Shay. Sorry, I thought about. There we go. Shout out to Mimi, shout out to Shay. Thank y'all. So y'all be hearing from them next year, and we'll be hearing and seeing y'all soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that and more. Just Acting Up show, and we are.
Got a quote.
Oh, what's the quote, brother?
My quote one last time.
Oh, my bad. Go, get the quote in. Get the quote in.
Get that quote.
Get that quote, brother.
When you choose joy, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. And when you do good, it reminds you others of what joy feels like. And it just might inspire them to do the same. Take that with you into next year.
Oh, I love that.
That's
That was
right.
beautiful.
That's right.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And also, if you know better, you'll do better. And for all you people that want to drink and act stupid on New Year's Eve, you play a stupid game, you get a stupid prize.
Yeah, man. I'm going to work. I'm going to be. Don't bring that mess around my job. I'm like, go right back over there. Sit on down. I'm not helping.
Exactly.
I'm not. No, I'm not going to do it. Stop spoiling every damn thing, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's right.
Show is over.
We're done for the year. See you next year.
See you next year. Peace out.